I have a story of a cartridge I found long ago, specifically of Pokemon Emerald. My friend, some kid, randomly at school, was trying to give someone this, and everyone thought that Pokemon was for kids. He walked up to me and said, "Here." I was really loved Pokemon, so I said, "Sure, why not?" And it had a black cartridge, sort of like paper. For some reason, there was red and blue covering the Nintendo stuff. I said whatever, took it home, and I began playing. Oddly enough, the box, though, he gave me was odd too. The E was carved out to say Pokemon Emerald version. Then there were red eyes on Rayquaza. The E for everyone was also out, and the Nintendo again. I said whatever and carried on, thinking the kid that gave me it just went over it as a joke. Quickly, when I turned it on, I saw the title screen and realized this must be a hacked version. Seen once again on Rayquaza's eyes, the red. So I started up the game, a new one. No one's played it yet, and began my journey. Very quickly, I was in the truck, and when I stepped out, shocked my mother. That's when things really got odd. The whole screen was different, like there were red eyes. The door, covered in yellow, it says "Go." The title of the house was X, and as your mom says, "Welcome to, this is Little Root Town." No, as they're saying, "Go away." I didn't bother with it. Just continued on, playing through the game normally. Then again, something weird happened when I went for my first starter. A glimpse, flash, before the screen. The words "die" with some kind of black blank face. This really shocked me, to see the words "die" in such a Pokemon game. Once again, it was hacked, but still interested. I've seen plenty, so I kept playing. I figured, whatever. Just a hacked version. Nothing big. And there were only little hacked marks. It's not like that was such a big deal. Kept playing until I went to the very first Pokemon gym. This one, another flash before the screen. This one, again, the black face. The words "die." The gym words marked out. My character's face. 2 dotted red eyes. So I opened my start and looked at my trainer. I think he looked pretty nifty. He had black sunglasses and bluish hair with white. Pretty different, obviously hacked. Continued playing, saying whatever, doesn't matter. So I played throughout the game and nothing else happened until I began to start to catch the legendaries. Entei. When I found Entei, this red marking. I've seen through quite a bit of the game, though. I didn't think the red meant nothing until here. There was red, as if something was caging Entei. Green eyes, as if he was controlled by some kind of being. Fight. Gone. There was no options. Then it flashed on the screen, run. And I was run out of the battle. Things were really getting creepy and weird, but how could I refuse to stop playing? What would be the point? I've already got this thing, and it's just a Pokemon game. What's the worst that can happen? It's the game shut off after the run, turning it back on. I opened my start button to look at my trainer, and I was disturbed by what I saw. A black with red eyes on his face. The words "dead" spelled in green, the same color as Rayquaza. Red. My character was chained by something evil. I began to think maybe it was Rayquaza, showing that he's taken control as of some kind of hack thing. I continue on, still saying, whatever. Till I got to Mewtwo. My character. Mewtwo locked in that red. Again. My character locked in red. Then, quickly, said goodbye. My game shut off. Quickly turned it back on. That was unfortunate with what I saw. It was the same screen, but it was a blank. Then his eyes were red. Then it spelled out the messages of, "We will meet you." I was quickly scared of this thing coming after me, so I quickly shut off my game. And I felt like as if it was coming. So I've been playing this game all day. It's about 12 a.m. I decided to go to sleep and say, it's just a game. It's just a game. Fortunately, when I went to sleep, 3 a.m., I heard a bang at the door, at my window. This loud creature. I looked at the window. It was Rayquaza. His face smashing against my window. I began to think I was dreaming. But then he said, "Red, Red, you are dead. Red, Red, you are dead." Rayquaza said I was dead, but not yet. Basically saying to me, that's the song they're going to sing when they don't know what happened to me. I was frightened, even surprised to hear Rayquaza speak, even to see a real-life Pokemon before my very eyes. But it came to kill me. So I quickly ran out my door, running down my room, going down the stairs. I was more shocked at what I saw. Mewtwo standing in my living room. My mother was ripped apart in pieces by Mewtwo's psychic abilities. Blood everywhere on the floor. These creatures I saw in the game that were locked away have killed my family. I was so scared. I had to run back in my room, lock my door, so Mewtwo didn't come after me. Then all the Pokemon began singing, "Red, Red, you are dead. Red, Red, you are dead. Red, Red, you are dead." And I didn't know what to do. But make this last thing, letting Yins know. Be careful when you play certain Pokemon games. You'll be amazed by what you find. So I stayed there all day, till daylight, awake. Eventually, they all left. For some reason, next day the police showed up, saying, "I murdered them. I murdered my family. I did it." Then I showed them the cartridge, but the cartridge, it was different. It was the normal Emerald cartridge. It was green, see-through green, not black, not papery. You could see the Nintendo thing and everything. So they handcuffed me and threw me in the back of the vehicle. But on the way, I could hear them singing, "Red, Red, you are dead. Red, Red, you are dead." And yet since that day I haven't seen a single person that I know. Makes me think, am I dead? And everyone calls me Red that does know me. Red, Red, you are dead. I didn't know. I think I did it. I I didn't kill them. It was the cartridge. Red, you are